The endgame is one of the most neglected topics at amateur level, and this is exactly where you can gain or lose a lot of points. Recently, I saw a Facebook post where someone posted this position and asked what black should do here. He received 5 answers, but they can be summarized with only one answer. Every chess player or coach commenting there said black should centralize the king. And this was literally the only answer, without any explanation, without any concrete lines. But is this position so simple? Let's take a look. It is black's turn. This is the first thing we must know. The material is equal. White has this passed c-pawn, but the king is in the square, so black will have no problems capturing this pawn. And for the c-pawn, black has an a-pawn, but also here the king is in the square and will be able to capture the pawn. Therefore, also this pawn is not going to promote, or at least it's not clear how. Another thing we must consider is the structure on the king's side. And here we see that white has played f3. And this f3 move might be a weakness, because it weakens the e3 square. But we will see if this is crucial later, or how it is crucial. So now let's see what the guy from the Facebook post played. Sorry, not king e7, but a3. So a3, and it's very simple to see what white is going to do, because white needs to stay in the square, otherwise the pawn is going to promote. So white enters the square, black plays king e7, white comes nearer to the pawn, king d7, white captures the pawn, and in the end white has king to b4 and protects the c5 pawn. So now we saw the b4 square matters. Let's go back to this position, and let me just remove the colors very fast because they are annoying. Sorry for that. So we have seen that a3 is losing, but why? Well, look at this position. It doesn't really matter if the pawn is on a4 or a3, because if the king captures pawns there, in the next move he's going to move to b4. But it makes a difference, because if black plays a3, he loses a tempo. So from a dynamic perspective, this is very crucial. He loses a move, which he could have invested in the king. So it's much better if black plays something like king to e7 or king e8, then follows king to c4, I assume, king d7, king b4, and now king to c6. Now the king is on b4, but as you can see, white will be forced to capture the a-pawn at some point. So this position is completely lost for white. Let's say white takes the pawn, then black captures on c5, king b3, and the black king is more centralized, more active. And now we see why f3 is a weakness. This e3 square is not being controlled, and white is in big trouble. King to c2, king e3, and black is going to collect all these pawns. So black is completely winning. Let's go back. So to sum up, we can see that one move, this a3 move here, makes a big difference. It might be a won position or a lost position, and the evaluation here is very brutal. So either black is winning or losing. Either black is playing king e7 or king e8 or a3 and throwing away the game. And I assume you don't want to lose this way with the black pieces. So now it is your turn. Let me know, do you appreciate working on endgames? Do you train endgames at all? And If so, how much? Let me know in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed the game. If you did so and you liked the video, feel free to hit the like button and subscribe. See you in the next video.